Guys, this is the view from my hotel room. It is actually immense. So as you can see, it's a bright, clear, sunny day, and there's the London Bridge. It's like walk across. See if I can recognize anything else, which I don't, because I don't actually know London too well, even though I come to London quite often. Yeah, this is the view from my room in the Shard, which has actually been the most incredible stay. Like, the service is impeccable, and the food and the drinks and just everything about it is perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup in the Shard, and you guys can watch me do my makeup in the Shard. Show you some details of the room. Check this out. In the toilet. So, starting off with primer, I'm using the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Perfecting Primer. It fills in all the pores, it's amazing, and I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. Next, I'm moving on to foundation. I'm using the Nars Sheer Glow and the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. The mix of the two gives me a really nice finish. It's full coverage, not matte, yet not dewy. Because I have combination skin, this works really well. And then I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C7. Even though I find this quite drying, it gives me really good coverage, so I will be going over this with another concealer, but I'm using it to conceal my eye bags, my blemishes, and my vitiligo. And then I'm just blending that out. Next, I'm going in with the Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. This is honestly one of my favorite concealers. It has the perfect yellow undertone. It's really dewy and blends like a dream. I'm just putting the concealer where I usually highlight, and I'm just going to blend that in. And then I'm using the Fit Me powder by Maybelline. I find it's really finely milled. It has a really good colour, and it's kind of close to my skin tone, but just brightens it a tad bit. And I think it adds an extra element of coverage, which, you know, I'm all about coverage. And then I'm going in with the Dream Matte Mousse foundation in a deep shade. I use this to contour my face just because I think it blends out really nicely and has really good pigmentation. So I'm just placing that on my skin with my finger just so I can be really precise with where it goes. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. It doesn't have to be really neat or anything, because I'm going to go back in with more powder and powder bronzer. So I'm just going to roughly blend that out. And then I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution bronzer. It's £4, so it's really cheap, and it's really pigmented, and it blends out just really effortlessly. And you can build up the colour, so if you want a really intense contour, then you can use more product and it won't look cakey or muddy. And then I'm going to take the Fit Me powder again, just to kind of mesh the bronze and the concealed part, just to make it look all blended and flawless. Okay, next thing, I'm going in with the Violet Voss palette. And I'm going in with the shade Transition, obviously as a transition shade. I think that's pretty damn obvious. And I'm just gonna blend that on the inner portion of my eye and just blend that out just to get a really nice kind of brown base. And then I'm going in with the shade Are You Kidding Me, and it's just a deeper brown, and I'm just gonna pop that on the outer edge of my eye. So I'm just gonna blend that. And then I'm using the Makeup Revolution Rose Gold palette, and I'm just using one of the kind of browny red shades in there and just blending that in. Just adding a little bit more depth to the eye. Taking this really bright gold shade, it's a very yellow gold, and I'm just popping that all over my lid. It's really shimmery, and I'd say it's more of a foiled texture, and it works really well with your finger. I think it works best with your finger. And then I'm taking the kind of gold champagne shade. I'm just popping that in the inner portion of my eye, the inner corners of my eye, and then I'm just highlighting my eyebrows with the same shade. And then I'm taking kind of the same kind of reddy brown shade, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lower lash line. I'm also gonna get a little bit of the pink shade and blend that just to kind of add a little bit more depth and variation to color on the lower lash line. Then I'm taking a Rimmel eye pencil, and then I'm just lining the waterline with that liner. And then I'm taking the NYX brow pencil to do my eyebrows. I love this pencil. I mean, you can build up pigmentation on the brows, and it's got really fine tips, so you can really mimic those hairs. You can build up your brows with mini hair strokes. And next is my favorite part, mascara. This mascara is from Essence. I'm not too sure of the name. I'll link it down below. This one has large bristles, which gives me a lot of length really quickly without making it clumpy, and it's so good for the bottom lashes. Yeah, just look at that difference. And then I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs mascara. Love this mascara, it's so good. It gives you a lot of volume and it doesn't make your lashes clumpy. So I'm just going to pop that on top after I let the other mascara dry for 30 seconds. That's the method in how I lay a mascara. And then I'm taking the blush trio from Sleek, and I'm just mixing a few of those colours and popping it on my cheek. This just adds a bit more colour into the face. I prefer a peachy blush. I think that's what suits my skin tone the best. Next, highlighter. I'm using my Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero. God, that's hard to say. Highlighting palette. I'm just gonna do down the bridge of my nose, the inner corners of my eyes, and obviously my cheekbones. I've been using this palette for about a year. It's freaking amazing, super pigmented. I don't need Fix Plus, I don't need anything to make it look poppin'. It's just straight pigment. I mean, look at that, it's crazy. Look at that glow. Yes. I don't think she sells this anymore, but she should have made this a permanent palette, because I think I'll be really sad when it finishes. Okay, now I'm lip lining with a NYX pencil. It's a pretty nude pencil. I'll link the color down below. And I'm just gonna overline a tad bit because that's the way I like to line my lips. And then I'm using a Louboutin lipstick. It's in the shade Zoulou. And obviously I was so nervous to put this on. I just kind of made a mess of my lipstick. I went outside the line. And my Cupid's bow looks really strange. However, I went back and corrected it with some gloss. And this gloss is from Primark. I think it was £2. And it's amazing. It's not ridiculously sticky or anything. And it looks really nice. And it sorted out my damaged lipstick situation real quick. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you want to see more, then like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Mwah.